Dear friends, welcome to Learning Abode. In this video, I've come up with a great news. So TCS, they have announced their yet another fresher hiring. So they're hiring MBA graduates of the 2023 batch. So I'm going to share information regarding that. Now, so this is for the 2023 management postgraduates. Okay, so the TCS MBA hiring. As far as salary is concerned, they have not shared the salary details. Okay, so from what I gather, there is no like fixed salary. Okay, so it depends on like the specialization, the area in which you are going to work. Okay, your performance. So a lot of factors are going to be there. So salary can be anywhere between, let's say, like 4.55 lakhs to 8 or 9 lakhs. Okay, so it is a it's going to be like varied spectrum of as far as the salary range is concerned. Okay, it's going to be a large range. Okay, so there is no fixed salary here, but it's a very great opportunity for the 2023 batch. Okay, now as far as important dates are concerned, the registration end date is 15th of December 2022 and the test date is 25th of December. And so if those are eligible and willing, just go for it immediately. Do not wait until the last date. It's a very good opportunity. So just like if you're eligible, just register as quickly as possible, because sometimes if you are going to register in the portal for the first time, it may take like certain amount of time, and you may need certain documents with you and all that. Okay, so you just it's better to do it at the earliest possible time. Okay, and the test date is like 25th of December 2022. Okay, so that's a Sunday. And so post like the tests, like probably in 2 or 3 weeks time, the results may be out, and there will be subsequently there will be an interview. Right, now coming to the educational qualification, so 2 years full-time MBA, MMS, PGDBA, PGDM courses in marketing, finance, operations, supply chain management, IT, general management, business analytics, project management and related disciplines. Okay, so candidates from these courses are eligible for this. And it is also mentioned that BTech BE prior to MBA is mandatory prerequisite for the candidates to qualify under the selection process. Okay, so as far as last time, like when the 2022 batch hiring happened, okay, when I put out a similar video, there were contradicting claims from our friends here in the comment section. Okay, so I have shared the TCS like a page, actual official page as well. Okay, so you can just go through that and then so confirm regarding this particular part. Okay, so this is a statement that I have taken from the official page and I have put it here. Okay, so they are saying that BTech prior to MBA is mandatory prerequisite. So you can just like check that. And regarding percentage, like so as usual, like so they're expecting like 60% throughout. Okay, that is in class 10th, 12th, like diploma or graduation, and then in PG throughout, like 60% is expected, because this is similar to a IT hiring. Okay, so they expect like 60% throughout the academic milestones, right? And as far as arrears are concerned, now this hiring is for 2023 batch, and for the 2023 batch they permit maximum like 1 arrears. Okay, 1 current arrears. Okay, so 1 current backlog is permitted, provided like all pending backlogs like should be completed within the course duration. Okay, that is, for example, if it is a like it's a 2-year course, then in that particular 2 years the course should be completed. Okay, so that's the condition that they have mentioned here. And regarding like gap, the gap like should not exceed 2 years is what they have mentioned. And so everything should be all the courses should be completed in regular full time only, except like for like 10th or 12th, the National Institute of Open Schooling. Okay, foreign they are giving an exemption. Otherwise it is all everything should be regular full time schooling only. Okay, and year of passing, as I have like mentioned already many times, it's for the 2023 batch only. For the earlier batches, probably sometime in the future they may conduct. Okay, so maybe for 2021 and 2022, it's quite possible that they may conduct this sometime in the future. Okay, because that was open until very recently, probably until last month or so. This like for the earlier batches it was open. Okay, very recently only they closed that. And you can have up to 2 years of experience. Okay, experience is not at all mandatory. Freshers are eligible. Freshers are definitely eligible. Okay, so maybe you can have up to 2 years of work experience is what they have mentioned, and the maximum age limit is like 28 years. Now coming to the selection process, currently they have mentioned only like it's a 90-minute test wherein you have verbal aptitude, quantitative aptitude, and business aptitude. Okay, now this number of questions, okay, this was shared last time. Okay, so they had mentioned like 7 verbal aptitude questions, quantitative aptitude 20 questions, and business aptitude like 20 questions. Okay, right. So this is what they had mentioned. In our channel Learning About, we have the general TCS quantitative aptitude and verbal aptitude questions. Verbal aptitude, it is available in our practice platform, and for quantitative aptitude there are videos available in Tamil as well as English. Okay, so that's the like general TCS exam. So this is regarding the selection process, written test, and so only like see, once you apply, the eligible candidates will be called for the written test, and this is the written test pattern, and those who qualify in the written test will be called for the interview, wherein you will be asked questions pertaining to your specialization or whatever is your area of interest and all that. Okay, with related to management and all. So you'll have like questions. As I said, your performance here is very essential, because based on that you'll be put into different domains or areas, and your salary is also determined at this particular point of time. So there is no fixed salary, so this is a very, very important part. Okay, now how to apply, another very important now the link to apply I have provided in the description below. Now you have to be like a little careful here. So if you are a registered user, if you have any updates in the application, you complete it. Okay, now if you are eligible, it will show apply for drive, and then you just have to click on the apply for drive. Right, now if you are a new user, then just click on register now, choose category as IT, fill in your applications. I'll show you all the details, and then finally you have to click on the apply for drive. Okay, so if you are a new user, if it will show something like this. Okay, now in this you have to choose IT. Okay, so this you have to choose IT, you have to click, and then so first thing is you have to do the basic registration. Okay, which is the NextStep portal registration, and then you have to fill in the application form, and finally apply for drive. And in the NextStep portal registration, you have to fill in your name, date of birth, gender, email ID, mobile number, institution name, your qualification, year of passing, and then you have to choose the nearest test location. Actually the current form, I'm not able to, this particular MBA form, the selection part I'm not able to access, because I don't belong to that batch. But this nearest test location part, okay, even if you are registering for the first time, you just carefully fill this part. Please note that not just the big cities. Okay, so if you take Tamil Nadu for example, not just Chennai, Coimbatore, Madurai, even smaller towns are also available in the list. Okay, so any state that you may belong to. Okay, right, so Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Telangana, wherever you are from. Okay, just look for your nearest district headquarters or some place. Okay, see if it is showing the test location, because TCS Ion doesn't have to be there, even some college or something could be a test center. Okay, so just see if your district headquarters are nearby. It need not be even district headquarters sometimes. Okay, even the taluka headquarters are sometimes there. Okay, so you just check for that. So choose carefully the nearest test location, right, and then you also set the password if you're doing the registration for the first time. Okay, so you set everything, then you will get a confirmation mail. Okay, now subsequently you have to, once you have completed the registration, now I also made a detailed video on how to register in the NextStep portal. You can also refer to that. Okay, now once you have done the basic registration, you can either use the reference ID or your registered email ID as your username, and then whatever password you have given, you just enter your password and then fill in the application form. Right, now if you are already registered in the NextStep portal, you just update the form. Okay, so in the application form they ask for your personal details, your academic and work experience, languages known, achievements, etc., and then finally you have to preview the form and then look at the declaration. So personal details, you have to fill in your address, contact details, And in the academic and work experience, of course, like your 10th 12th details, your graduation, and then your post graduation details, right? And if you have any relevant like qualification or work experience or certifications and all that, okay. I mean, probably not certifications here, certifications probably later, okay. So you just have to fill in like everything, and then if you have any certifications, you have to upload here any achievements, okay. And then you have to upload your CV, and then your latest like photograph as well, color photograph, okay. Now, so they have like given a certain format for your photograph and like your resume. So just look at that and then like upload it like in the appropriate way. If you have any issues, try to change the like the browser and all that, okay. So just do this part like really carefully, right? And once you have completed your application, whether you are a new user or you already have like a login and all that, okay, you have to click on the apply for drive part, okay. Now this is the very important part. So some of you might even be disappointed, okay. So from what I understand, the exam is going to be only in center, okay. So the exam is going to be like only in center, which means you have to go to a TCS Ion center, okay. And then you have to write the test in center, okay. So you have to select your mode of test as in center, and then you have to choose the preferred test center. So as I said a little while ago, test center, look for your taluka headquarters or the district headquarters and all that, okay. If only if it is not available, then you may choose the big cities, okay. Now if you are from a big city, then it is fine, but I'm saying in order for you to avoid like a long travel and all that on an exam day, right, being Christmas weekend and all that, okay. So probably it's safer to choose a nearby test center, okay. Right, so choose it very carefully. So from what I understand, it's going to be like only in center, and then so choose the test center and then just click on apply, okay. And they have clearly mentioned the test center once chosen may not be changed, right? Now to confirm the application status, okay, when you click on like track your application, it should reflect as applied for drive, okay. Applied for drive, that should be, so that is the confirmation, because most often you may not get an acknowledgement email, right? You may not get an acknowledgement email, so just do this part very carefully. So once you complete the application form, this is what I was trying to tell you. Now though this is an old screenshot, okay, this is how it is typically is, okay. So once you complete the application, whether a new user or an old user, okay, it will show if you are eligible, it will show apply for drive. Now once you have done that, okay, when you track your application, it will show this applied for drive, okay. Sorry, your status will be applied for drive. Now this part is very, very important, okay. Now this means that your application is accepted, right? Now I often get like a lot of queries regarding this apply for drive issue. Now if you have completed the application form, suppose you are not getting it, okay. So after completing everything, after trying everything, you just try to log out and then log in again, and then check if apply for drive is working, okay. So just click on apply for drive, right, it will work. Or check whether instead of registering IT, if you have registered in BPS, you should register only in IT for this particular drive, okay, not in BPS. So you check that part, okay, whether you have done it, like in which domain you have registered, okay. And then check your qualification, like year of passing and like percentage criteria, everything. If you are meeting, you please check, right? And you still have any doubts, okay, so probably you can put it as a comments here, or you can mail to ilp.support@tcs.com, okay, or you can try to like reach out to me in my Insta handle and all that, right? I hope with this I have come to this end of this video. I hope the information that I have provided here was useful to you. If you like this video, please click on the like button and share it with your friends who may need it. And if you are not already subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day.